You are not a broken machine. You are not a checklist of flaws. You are not a project that needs to be constantly improved. You are a human. A soul. A living, breathing story. And you don't need to be fixed. You need to be felt. Seen. Loved. Growth is beautiful, but it doesn't require self-rejection. Part 1. The self-help trap. We live in a world addicted to self-improvement. Always another book. Another habit. Another version of you that's better than the one now. But constant fixing creates a message underneath. I'm not enough yet. I'll be worthy when, I'll love myself after, and that becomes a cycle. One where love is always later. Where peace is always conditional. Where you never quite arrive. The truth? You don't need to wait for perfection to feel whole. You can honor your growth and your humanity at the same time. Part 2. Acceptance is not stagnation. Some people think, if I accept myself, I'll stop growing, but that's not how it works. Real acceptance doesn't block growth, it frees it. When you accept yourself, you stop wasting energy on shame. You stop running from who you are. You stop resisting your truth. And in that space, growth becomes organic. Gentle, real. Because now, it's not fueled by, I'm not enough. It's fueled by love. Part 3. How to grow without rejecting yourself. Here's how you begin. Notice the inner critic. What does it say when you mess up? Challenge the voice of shame. Ask, would I say this to someone I love? Replace judgment with curiosity. Instead of, what's wrong with me? Try, what do I need right now? Celebrate small shifts. Growth doesn't need to be dramatic to be real. Rest is resistance. Choosing peace in a world obsessed with hustling is healing. You're allowed to be a work in progress and worthy of love right now. Part 4. Wholeness over perfection. Healing isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming whole. Whole enough to hold your joy and your pain. Whole enough to love yourself on the good days and the hard ones. Whole enough to grow from a place of compassion, not punishment. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to earn your worth. You don't need to perform your healing. You can breathe. You can soften. You can trust that who you are is enough for this moment. Not because you're finished, but because you're true. If this message gave you permission to rest and be real, subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this.